Ladies and gentlemen, today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of love and connection, specifically focusing on how women fall in love with men. Understanding this journey is not just about dating, it's about forging deep, meaningful relationships that can enrich both lives. Understanding emotional connection is at the heart of building a meaningful relationship. It's not just about the thrill of new experiences or the excitement of shared discoveries, but about forming a deep, unshakable bond with another person. When it comes to love, women often describe this connection as a feeling of being seen, understood, and accepted for who they truly are. This sense of emotional safety is precisely what they're looking for in a relationship. A partner who can provide a secure space for them to express themselves freely without fear of judgment or rejection. But what exactly makes emotional connection so essential in love? It boils down to trust. Trust is the foundation upon which all other aspects of a relationship are built. When a woman feels secure in the trust she shares with her partner, she is more likely to be open and honest in their interactions, which in turn deepens their emotional connection. This trust doesn't just stem from actions or words, it's also rooted in the emotional vulnerability a person shows. When a man is willing to be vulnerable, to share his fears, his dreams, and his true self with a woman, it creates a powerful sense of mutual understanding and empathy. This shared vulnerability is what forms an unbreakable bond in the heart of love. One of the most compelling aspects of emotional connection is its transformative power. When two people form a deep connection, they begin to see themselves through each other's eyes. This doesn't just mean that they understand each other's motivations and desires. It's also about how they perceive themselves. The act of sharing and being shared with can bring about profound self-awareness, as individuals discover new aspects of themselves through the reflections of their partner. This self-discovery, combined with empathy and understanding, creates a relationship where both parties grow and learn together, fostering a love that's both enduring and beautiful. Another crucial aspect of emotional connection is its resilience. When the inevitable disagreements and conflicts arise, it's the bond of trust and emotional safety that keeps the partnership strong. Couples who have formed a deep emotional connection are less likely to become isolated or detached during times of stress and hardship. Instead, they can draw strength and support from one another, navigating life's challenges side by side. This resilience doesn't just make their relationship more sustainable, it also deepens their love and connection over time. Understanding emotional connection also requires recognizing its subtle nuances. It's not always an all-or-nothing phenomenon. Sometimes it's a slow, gentle process that unfolds over months or even years. One moment may be filled with a deep emotional connection, followed by a stretch of quiet, steady growth, only to peak again with a new level of intimacy. Recognizing these ebbs and flows is crucial in fostering a healthy, loving relationship. It involves learning to appreciate the quiet moments, the everyday gestures, and the subtle signs of love and care that are often missed in the midst of busyness and distraction. In the end, it all comes down to one fundamental truth. Human beings are wired to connect. We crave love, understanding, and acceptance, and when we find it in a meaningful relationship, it changes us forever. By embracing the power of emotional connection and working to build trust, vulnerability, empathy, and self-awareness, we create the kind of relationship that not only endures, but also transforms us in profound ways. Authenticity is a cornerstone in the journey of love, particularly in how women fall for men. Authenticity goes beyond mere honesty. It encompasses the entire spectrum of being genuine, transparent, and true to oneself. When a man shows up as his true self, it creates a compelling magnetism that draws women in. In a world that often pressures individuals to wear masks or conform to expectations, the power of authenticity becomes even more significant. Women yearn for connections that are built on honesty and integrity, and the foundation of such connections is laid when a man embraces and expresses his true identity. Many women appreciate authenticity because it eliminates the guessing game, often present in relationships. When a man communicates openly and shares his thoughts, feelings, and even insecurities, it fosters a sense of trust and safety. This security allows a woman to lower her own guard, revealing her genuine self in return. The beauty of this exchange lies in how it creates a unique intimacy that is difficult to achieve through superficial interactions. Women can sense when a man is being authentic, They are adept at reading body language, vocal tone, and other subtle cues that signal sincerity. When a man is comfortable in his own skin, he radiates confidence, which is incredibly attractive. Confidence rooted in authenticity, as opposed to arrogance or bravado, signifies to a woman that he is secure and self-aware. Moreover, embracing authenticity also requires vulnerability, a willingness to be open about one's flaws, fears, and struggles without the need for facades. This willingness is refreshing and brave. When a man reveals his vulnerabilities, it humanizes him, transforming him from an idealized figure into someone real and relatable. This relatability forms a strong emotional connection, as women appreciate a partner who isn't afraid to show that he is not perfect. In fact, the acknowledgement of imperfection often fosters a sense of camaraderie. It reassures women that they too can be authentic and vulnerable without fear of judgment. Authenticity also plays a vital role in effective communication. When men communicate honestly, their message is clear, and it fosters an atmosphere of openness. This transparency encourages women to express their thoughts and feelings freely, promoting an enriching dialogue that strengthens the bond between partners. Authentic communication creates a relationship dynamic where both individuals feel heard and validated, leading to deeper emotional understanding and connection. Additionally, when discussions arise about challenging topics, those anchored in authenticity can navigate conflicts more effectively. When partners approach issues as their true selves, they're likely to find solutions that reflect their core values and mutual respect rather than resorting to defensiveness or avoidance. Furthermore, women are often drawn to men who have a clear sense of identity and purpose. When a man is authentic, he exhibits his passions, beliefs, and values unapologetically. This clarity can be incredibly inspiring. A woman is likely to feel motivated to explore her own identity and aspirations alongside him. Authentic individuals often engage deeply with their interests and strive to live aligned with their principles. This commitment creates a dynamic where both partners can enjoy fulfilling lives, support each other's growth, and fuel each other's ambitions, enriching the relationship as a whole. In romantic relationships, authenticity can also lead to a deeper understanding of what love truly means. When both partners approach the relationship authentically, they are more likely to define love and commitment according to their shared values rather than societal pressures or expectations. This leads to a relationship that is uniquely theirs, a bond that honors their individuality while creating a shared narrative. This shared narrative not only strengthens their connection, but also makes them more resilient as a couple, as they are grounded in mutual appreciation and understanding. Ultimately, authenticity is a transformative force in love. It removes the barriers that often inhibit true connection, allowing both partners to blossom as their genuine selves. In a world that can sometimes feel superficial, where social media cultivates curated identities and pressures individuals to perform, the power of being oneself cannot be overstated. For men seeking to cultivate love with women, embodying authenticity is key. It's about showing up, being real, and inviting a partner to share in that authenticity. This shared journey of discovery, growth, and love fosters a connection that is not only deeply fulfilling, but also enduring. A relationship that can thrive amidst life's complexities. So remember, when a man embraces authenticity, he doesn't just capture a woman's heart, he fosters a partnership grounded in truth, understanding, and lasting love. The importance of emotional intelligence, EQ, cannot be overstated in the context of love and relationships. When it comes to women, they typically look for a partner who possesses a high level of emotional awareness and intelligence. This doesn't mean they need a therapist or a psychologist. Rather, they want someone who can understand and manage their own emotions and empathize with theirs. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize and understand emotions in ourselves and others, which enables us to build stronger, more meaningful relationships. A man with high EQ has the ability to understand his emotions and the emotions of others. He can pick up on subtle cues in a conversation, recognize when his partner is upset or stressed, and respond accordingly. This doesn't just mean being empathetic or supportive, it's about being proactive in his interactions with others. Men with high EQ are more likely to be self-aware, recognizing their own emotions and how they impact those around them. One of the key components of emotional intelligence is empathy. Women often describe emotional intelligence as being able to get them, to understand what they're feeling and experiencing. When a man shows genuine empathy, it creates a deep sense of connection and validation. This empathy isn't just about being supportive, it's about being able to see things from her perspective. When a man can put himself in her shoes and understand her emotions, it fosters trust, intimacy, and ultimately a deeper connection. Emotional intelligence also involves effective communication skills. Men with high EQ are often skilled at expressing themselves in a way that is clear, concise, and respectful. They can navigate conflicts and difficult conversations with ease, always maintaining a calm and composed demeanor. This ability to communicate effectively is essential in building and maintaining a strong relationship. When a man can communicate openly and honestly, it fosters a sense of safety and trust, which is the foundation of any successful partnership. Another critical aspect of emotional intelligence is self-regulation. Men with high EQ are able to manage their emotions effectively, which means they are less likely to become angry or defensive in stressful situations. They can regulate their emotions, remain calm, and respond thoughtfully even when faced with adversity. This self-regulation is essential in relationships as it helps to prevent conflict and promotes a more peaceful and loving environment. Moreover, emotional intelligence is closely tied to emotional maturity. Men with high EQ are often emotionally mature, meaning they have a sense of responsibility and accountability for their actions. They are able to take ownership of their emotions and behaviors, and they are willing to apologize and make amends when they've made a mistake. This emotional maturity creates a sense of trust and respect in relationships, as women feel secure in knowing that their partner is capable of handling his emotions and taking responsibility for his actions. In today's fast-paced world, emotional intelligence is more important than ever. With the increasing levels of stress, anxiety, and overwhelm, men with high EQ are better equipped to handle these challenges. They can navigate the complexities of modern life with greater ease, which makes them more attractive and desirable partners. By cultivating emotional intelligence, men can become more effective communicators, empathetic listeners, and supportive partners. In the context of love and relationships, emotional intelligence is the key to building a strong and lasting connection. When a man has high EQ, he is more likely to be a supportive, understanding, and loving partner. He can navigate conflicts and difficult conversations with ease, and he is able to create a safe and supportive environment for his partner. By cultivating emotional intelligence, men can build stronger, more meaningful relationships that are built on trust, empathy, and mutual understanding. Ultimately, emotional intelligence is a game changer in relationships. It allows men to connect with their partners on a deeper level, to understand their emotions and needs, and to create a safe and loving environment. By cultivating emotional intelligence, men can become more effective communicators, empathetic listeners, and supportive partners. This in turn creates a stronger, more lasting connection that is built on trust, intimacy, and mutual understanding. So remember, when a man possesses high emotional intelligence, he's not just a more attractive and desirable partner, he's someone who can build a strong, loving, and lasting relationship. Empathy is a crucial aspect of any successful relationship, and it's a quality that women often look for in their partners. Women typically want a partner who can understand and share their feelings, who can be present in the moment, and who can connect with them on a deep emotional level. This is where empathy comes in, the ability to imagine and understand another person's thoughts, feelings, and experiences. When a man shows genuine empathy, it creates a sense of safety, trust, and vulnerability in the relationship. One of the primary reasons women are drawn to men with high empathy is that it allows them to feel seen and heard. When a man takes the time to understand and validate her emotions, it makes her feel like he's truly listening and that he cares about what she has to say. This feeling of being understood and validated is incredibly powerful, as it creates a sense of connection and intimacy that can't be replicated in any other way. Furthermore, empathy allows men to be more supportive and caring partners. When a woman is going through a difficult time, her partner can use empathy to offer words of comfort and support. This can be as simple as acknowledging her emotions, offering a physical hug or a reassuring touch, or helping her to see a different perspective on the situation. By being empathetic, a man can help his partner to feel less alone and more supported, which can be incredibly healing and reassuring. Empathy also plays a crucial role in conflict resolution. When conflicts arise, it's easy for partners to become entrenched and defensive. However, when both partners can use empathy to understand each other's perspectives, it creates a much more constructive and respectful dialogue. This allows them to navigate the conflict in a way that is collaborative, empathetic, and ultimately more effective. Moreover, empathy is closely tied to emotional intelligence, which is a critical component of any successful relationship. When a man has high emotional intelligence, he's better able to recognize and understand his own emotions as well as those of his partner. This allows him to communicate more effectively, to manage conflicts more skillfully, and to be a more supportive and caring partner. In today's fast-paced, often stressful world, empathy is more essential than ever. With the increasing levels of stress, anxiety, and overwhelm, men who are empathetic and caring are better equipped to handle the demands of modern life. By being more present, more supportive, and more understanding, they can create a more peaceful and loving environment for their partners. In relationships, empathy is a quality that can be developed and improved over time. This is good news, as it means that men don't have to be naturally empathetic to develop this quality. By practicing active listening, by asking open-ended questions, and by being more present and engaged with their partners, men can become. In addition, women often describe relationships with men who are empathetic and caring as feeling at home. When a woman feels like she can be her authentic self with her partner without fear of judgment or rejection, it creates a deep sense of security and belonging. This is because she feels seen, heard, and understood, which is the foundation of any successful relationship. Ultimately, empathy is the key to building strong, lasting relationships. When a man can use empathy to understand and connect with his partner on a deep level, it creates a bond that is built on trust, intimacy, and mutual understanding. By being more empathetic and caring, men can become more supportive, more loving. So remember, when a man shows genuine empathy, he's not just showing that he cares, he's showing that he truly understands and values his partner's emotions and experiences.